Once upon a time, there lived a young girl named Little Red Riding Hood. She lived in a small village with her mother and father. Little Red Riding Hood was a happy and playful child, but she was also known for her disobedience and lack of caution. One day, Little Red Riding Hood's mother asked her to take a basket of food to her grandmother who lived in a cottage on the other side of the forest. Little Red Riding Hood was happy to oblige, but her mother warned her to be careful and not to talk to strangers along the way. Little Red Riding Hood promised to follow her mother's instructions, but as soon as she stepped into the forest, she forgot all about her promise and began to play and pick flowers. As she was playing, she suddenly noticed a wolf watching her from a nearby bush. The wolf approached Little Red Riding Hood and asked her where she was going. Little Red Riding Hood, not realizing the danger, told the wolf about her mission to deliver the basket of food to her grandmother. The wolf offered to show her a shortcut, and Little Red Riding Hood, still not realizing the danger, agreed to follow him. Meanwhile, Little Red Riding Hood's grandmother was getting worried. She had not seen Little Red Riding Hood for some time and wondered what had become of her. Just then, there was a knock at the door, and when she opened it, she found a wolf disguised as Little Red Riding Hood. The wolf ate Little Red Riding Hood's grandmother and then took her place in the bed, waiting for Little Red Riding Hood to arrive. When Little Red Riding Hood reached her grandmother's cottage, she found the wolf waiting for her. The wolf, disguised as her grandmother, asked her to come closer to the bed, but Little Red Riding Hood noticed that her grandmother's eyes looked strange. She realized that the wolf had eaten her grandmother and ran away as fast as she could. The wolf chased after Little Red Riding Hood, but she was clever and managed to escape. She ran straight to a nearby woodsman who was cutting down a tree. The woodsman agreed to help Little Red Riding Hood, and together they returned to the cottage. The woodsman cut open the stomach of the wolf and freed Little Red Riding Hood's grandmother. The two were overjoyed to be reunited and decided to leave the forest and return to the village. From then on, Little Red Riding Hood learned to be more cautious and to always listen to the advice of her elders. She lived happily ever after, never forgetting the lessons she learned in the forest.